Hello, good morning. Today we'll be talking about HTML obfuscation. We are still on the ParrotPost room on TryHackMe. Now, I don't want to jump right into it. I would like us to have an idea of what HTML obfuscation is. So I'm going to open a new tab here and type HTML obfuscation. Okay, yeah. So here we have it. Gives for gives. Gives for gives.org. So, obfuscation is a well-known term in software engineering. It is a concealment of written code purposefully by the programmer. It is mainly done for the purposes of security by making it obscure to avoid tampering, hide implicit values, or conceal the logic used. One can obfuscate code with the help of language-specific deobfuscators that convert into meaningful code. So we don't need all this. So I'm just trying to let you see that the purpose of obfuscation. So how to obfuscate code in apps. To understand obfuscation, we need to know how Android and Java implement this in app formation. There are two ways to obfuscate code in apps: by shrinking or optimization. Shrinking helps detect and safely remove unused classes, fields, methods, and attributes from the app's release build, while optimization will help in inspecting and rewriting the code to reduce its size. For example, if an optimizer detects an if-else statement in which the else statement is never used, the code for the else statement is removed. So we have different examples. Now, we don't need this. Advantages. No, let's just I just want us to move to the one that talks about disadvantages of obfuscation. Obfuscation, sorry. Obfuscation is also used by cyber criminals. Let's see how to protect ourselves from them. Obfuscation is widely used by malware writers to evade antivirus scanners. It is essential to analyze how these obfuscation techniques are used in malware. Dead code insertion. This is a simple rudimentary technique that functions by adding ineffective instructions to a program to change its appearance, however, not altering its behavior. We have instructions, subroutines, and code transportation. So now what they just need to let you know is that obfuscation is actually for a good purpose. However, cyber criminals can use it to hide whatever malware they have, to hide their malicious intents, right? So that's just that about that. HTML entity decoding. Analyzing our decoded web page.html file is a little daunting, as this file isn't made to be human readable. Don't forget that the last time we did email attachment analysis, there was a file we downloaded. This is because it has been compressed into a minified form, which means that all unnecessary characters such as spaces, line breaks, and some comments have been removed to reduce the file size. Minified code is often used in web development to reduce the loading time of web pages, since smaller files can be loaded faster. However, it can make the code harder to read and understand for humans. We'll work on making the code more human readable shortly, but first, there appears to still be some encoding in the HTML. If you locate the H1 tag, you will notice a long string of seemingly random characters followed by semicolons. Okay, I want to open the text in Sublime. Open with Sublime text. So we are looking for the H1 tag. Okay, let's see. This looks meaningful. Okay, just do Ctrl F. H1 tag. Let me just type it out because why am I feeling lazy today? H1. Okay, yeah, so here we have it. Looks like 80 hashtag and it costs a lot of numbers. Okay, you will notice a long string of seemingly random characters followed by semicolons, right? This is known as HTML entity encoding. I'm going to attach a link to a simple explanation on HTML entity encoding, and it's another trick that the author of this file is using to throw us off. HTML entities are special sequences of characters used to represent reserved characters and other special characters in HTML. I know this may be a lot for you, but just follow along, and if you need to take your time to learn more, you can do that. It is allowed. Fortunately, CyberChef can handle the decoding process of HTML entity characters. There is always a tool for everything. So if you think there is one thing you don't know, I can assure you that someone already faced that challenge and they already created something to make it very easy. Copy everything from the opening of the H1 tag to the closing tag and paste it into the input field of CyberChef. Okay. So we are coming here. I want to do it on a bigger screen. We copy from here, from this opening. Hey, what am I doing? Oh shit. Ctrl Z. Good. Close. This. So we are moving up to the form part. Where is it? Form. Am I copying this gibberish? Let me be sure of what I'm copying, because okay, let's see what they have. Oh, good. Okay, good. Right. So we're copying that. So I increase the size of the image here. Tip: make sure you click clear recipe trash can before this step, so it not attempt to be 64 decode again as well. Okay, I get that. So we copy Ctrl C, then I come to okay, let's increase this. I'm using this so that you can see what I'm doing clearly. I don't want to use the what's happening. Refresh. Good. So we delete this, right? We delete this, right? We paste our new copied item, right? Then we now come to what we have to do. HTML entity. So you can see from HTML entity, and we move it here, right? So we should have our output. Good. We have our output. Great. Now we can copy the output contents and paste them into the decoded webpage.html file in place of all the HTML entity characters we originally copied. Okay, so we are going to copy this. Make sure it is copied, right? Then we come to our sublime text. Then we'll now replace it by typing Ctrl V. Good. You can see that it has been replaced. You can see from here. So all those long lines of characters, that's just it here. Good. This is also an excellent time to add line breaks to clarify what we've decoded. Your file should look something like this. Okay, so we're adding a line break at number 2 and number 4. Okay, it's best to follow instructions so you won't make mistakes. I don't know why mine is not having the lines. I think I messed up. Where is our okay, I found it. Let's see, it's supposed to have one after the form. Okay, yeah, enter. Good. We're supposed to have one. I'm trying to look for it. Okay, I think this is it. Body, starting from body. Yeah, body. H1. Okay, enter. Good. So I think we are good to go. It looks like it now. Good. Yeah. So yeah. It is still unclear, but we can make out the HTML element now. Looking into it more, it is a login page. Some input elements prompt the user for an email and password with a login submit button. After decoding the HTML entity characters, what is the text inside of the H1 tag? H1 is header 1. So this is the text. You can see H1, H1. We have ParrotPost secure webmail login. Okay, so we copy this, Ctrl C, and we paste it here, Ctrl V, then we submit. and we are good to go. So that's that about that. So in summary, what we did today was, after we analyzed the headers for the email, we noticed that we had an attachment for the email. So we downloaded the attachment and we are trying to reconstruct the attachment into what it is supposed to be. First, we did a base 64 decoding. That was what we did here. We did base 64 decoding. After that, we realized that we have some HTML entity encoding, just as a way of HTML obfuscation, right? So now all we did now is to deobfuscate. I hope I'm making sense. So we have HTML entity that has been obfuscated for minimizing purposes. Yeah, HTML entity encoding, right? So now we've done that and we are having a clearer picture of what the attachment is going to be. So that's going to be the end for today. Take care. Bye.